Okay. After passing the house, the player must get on the first conveyor belt platform in the following room. After passing the house. Oh, I don't have double jump anymore. Of course, this is earlier in the story. What house? That house up there, maybe? Okay. After passing the house, the player must get on the first conveyor belt platform in the following room and advance to the second as usual. However, on the second conveyor belt platform, the player must jump left as they're flung into the air and dash upwards to the left of the up sign for a secret passage. Okay, I see it. Okay. The player must then dash to the left from there to get to the room connecting the screen's top left corner. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh, is this it? No, I wanted crystal hearts, not strawberries. The player must then dash to the left, there get to the room connecting to the screen's top left corner. After a few screens, the player will arrive at the location of a computer. Oh wait, this is it. Here's the crystal heart puzzle. What? Puzzle? The computer will flash a sequence of colors. Nearby, there's a number of small colored birds. What the hell is this? Each of whom correspond with a color that the computer flashes. The computer will flash a series of colors intermittently, followed by the birds, all moving in different directions. To obtain the heart, one must pay attention to the sequence of colors that the computer flashes, as well as the directions the birds move in every time the sequence finishes. What the? The player must dash in the direction that each bird corresponds to in the order in the computer's light sequence where the bird's color appears on the computer, in relation to the other colors but not in real time. The direction sequence that the player must perform is... Bro, what? Perform this series of dashes will cause the birds to form into this chapter's crystal heart. Alright, hold on a sec. Up, left, down, right. Okay, no, that just makes me fall off the cliff. How do I do this without, like, yeeting myself into the abyss? Do it on the platform below. Up, left, down right, up right, left, up left. How did someone figure this out? Pointless machines. I'm glad it just told me, like, after all of that crap, I'm glad it just told me what to do. What the heck? Alright. Chapter 2. God. Oh nice, I added more deaths to my counter. Fantastic. Crystal Heart in this chapter is located in the first subchapter, Start. In theory, the crystal heart should be easy to locate, being 2 screens up from the starting screen of the chapter. In practice, it's very difficult, as there are no objects that will help you get there. One of the ways to get there is exploiting a piece of the game's physics that recharges the player's dash when the player moves from one screen to another. This mechanic is not directly taught in the game, although it is indirectly taught when the player attempts to collect an early strawberry in Chapter 3. For this reason, it is regarded by many as one of the hardest crystal hearts to find without a guide. This mechanic allows the player to climb thin air by dashing off to the right side of the screen, onto the second screen, and then back, repeating until the player moves up to the screen to the first screen. After climbing up a wall from this third screen onto the fourth screen, the player can then fall down into the third screen, dash onto the fourth screen, and repeat until you find a wall. The player can then climb the wall, after which the player can easily reach the topmost screen, where one can simply walk over to this chapter's crystal heart. Oh, I can't grab that crap. What? Hold on. Oh my god. Yo, that's so cheap. Oh my god. That is so cheesy. Is this how speedrunners feel? I feel dirty. Dirty. Resurrections. Return to map. Alright. Chapter 3. The crystal heart in Chapter 3 is in the second sub-chapter, Huge Mess. After being tasked to help clean up by Mr. Oshroy, the player must advance to the lower path of the 2 in the upper right corner. Alright, upper right corner, lower path of the 2. Dang, I'm trying to talk to you, dude. Okay. Alright, I see it. Okay. Once the player reaches and activates the large button to clear the purple and white towels. You can hit escape during a chat and hit skip cutscene. Oh, cool, thanks. Okay. Once you've activated the button to play the purple white tiles, you must advance not to the left as usual, but to the right. The player must then travel up into the crevice that a stream of water is falling out of. What? 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 To reveal a secret path leading back to one of the earlier rooms of the path. One must then advance upwards and then to the left. Until the player reaches the first room where the player first runs into Theo in Chapter 3.
Are you winning, son?
I'm trying. Dude, these guys move at different speeds. No! There. Okay, alright, now what? There's a path at the top of the screen that was blocked by towels. The player must dash up this path. Is that it? Oh my god. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. There's no way I would have found any of these. Freaking jumping through the sky on invisible walls, counting birds and punching colors into a computer. Return to map. Alright. Chapter 4's Crystal Heart is located at the beginning of the second sub-chapter Shrine. To reach Crystal Heart, the player must cling to the guided platform, then navigate it left to avoid hitting the wall. After which, the player should move it back to the right. Once the player lands, the player must go to the right into the lit up area. Once one goes into the next room, the player should see a waterfall pouring into a pool of water. Yeah. The player must then swim towards the bottom right corner. Is there gonna be a friggin' hidden wall again? Oh my god! Keep swimming till you reach a strawberry. The player must then dash into a smashable wall to the right. After which the player will reach a tall room. One cannot reach the top normally. The player must crouch on top of the room's idiosyncratic white block. I don't know what idiosyncratic is, but here's a white block. Until the player disappears. What? The player is now in the background instead of the foreground, thus allowing you to interact with objects in the background. This was borrowed from Super Mario Bros. 3. Oh my god! This object interaction allows the player to climb to the top of the screen where the crystal heart called the Eye of the Storm is located. Oh my god! These are ridiculous. These are ridiculous. Okay. Return to map. Dude, honestly, at this point, I kind of want to see these others. We've got our 4. Chapter 5's Crystal Heart is in the second sub-chapter, The Depths. After getting the key above the statue, the player must enter the room beneath the statue to the right. Getting the key above the statue. Does it just mean that button I just pressed? Then hop on the nearby bubble and travel to the right. Where? What? Maybe I'm not even at the key thing yet. The key above the statue. It's a golden key that follows your character. Okay, I vaguely remember this. This did take a while. After getting the key, this is where the key went. I'm trying to remember where the key was. The key is in the upwards path. The upwards path. Hold on. That's right. Oof. Got the lights on at least. Oh, shoot, I needed a dash at the end. Ran out of stamina. Close. Okay, we're at the first sentence now. All right, after getting the key above the statue, the player must enter the room beneath the statue to the right. Okay, yeah. Instead of opening the door at the end of the room, the player must enter a second bubble and travel left. Then, dash up into the center of the second platform on their way back. A second bubble. Is it that one? Second bubble, travel left, then dash up into the center of the second platform on the way back. Excuse me? This moves the player into a third bubble that goes upwards, leading to a secret path above the door. After making their way through the long hallway to reach the next room and going through that room as normal, the player must now head to the bottom of the following... Okay, hold on a sec. I missed the crystal. Okay. After making their way through the long hallway to reach the next room, going through that room as normal, the player must now head to the bottom of the following room and dash downwards to break a brown wall in the floor. Of course. This reveals another locked door that they can use the key on, which leads to a crystal heart. Oh gosh. Oh, I have to catapult myself. Ah. These are ridiculous. These are absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god. If I wasn't a Twitch streamer, I would have played this whole game. And I would not have known these existed until getting to that door that wanted 4 of them. And I've just been like, what? Chapter 2 and 6 are the ridiculous ones. 6 and 7 are the next two. Let's see, 7. To obtain the crystal heart in this chapter, you must find 6 jewels in each sub-chapter. Oh my god, you gotta go... Oh wait, no. There's a blue star at 0 meters, a blue cube at 500, a green oval at 1000, a yellow... Oh my god! So for the crystal heart in chapter 7, you have to find a blue star, a sapphire, an emerald, a topaz, a diamond, a pearl, and then the crystal heart in chapter 7. Wow. So there's a ton of stuff for that one. 6 is at the beginning of the 3rd chapter of the Hollows. Alright, so we gotta get 6 and 7, and then, well, I mean, we could go play 8 right now, but this is, it's kind of wild to see all the secrets they put in the game. You're a streamer and still basically with the whole game? Well, I knew, I had heard of them because people in chat had talked about them, but that was it. That was it. Alright, so we got chapter 6, we got 7's mini secrets, and then we got, I guess, chapter 8 and possibly 9. I thought we were finishing this game today. We climbed the mountain, but now we're in the epilogue. Alright, so return to map. Has Muck done any B-sides? No. Alright. No finish, only play. Yep. Alright, chat. With that, I need to get some lunch. I'm getting the shaky hands. I gotta get some food in me. So I am going to stop the morning stream there for today, and we will come back to this next time.